4 months and 3 days ago, something very important happened. A new coin was birthed upon the world. Chippy, it was our 4-month anniversary 3 days ago, and I completely forgot. So, in order to celebrate our 4-month anniversary, you can see the price here is not going too great at the moment. It's a $1.8 million market cap. But I ordered myself fish and chips and a pie. And the reason I got both is not because I'm going to eat both. I'll probably have one tomorrow and one today. However, do you prefer cod or a pie? Comment cod or pie in the comment section. I'm very intrigued because I don't know who goes to a fish and chip shop and orders a pie. What kind of heathenous creature buys a pie at a fish and chip shop when you're meant to buy fish? So, do you order fish or do you order a pie in a fish and chip shop? Let me know in the comment section below. I am genuinely curious because I don't know who orders those. But I mean, my dad would always order a pie. I never would order a pie. And then the sausage, who gets a sausage? Not only that, a Savoy, they're bloody red. Why would you put that inside your body? That's terrible. Fish and chips aside though, the market, it's on the up. Things are starting to get better. People are starting to make money again. Altcoins are slowly knocking pieces out of Bitcoin dominance. In only 7 days' time, we've got a meeting from the Federal Reserve that should, in theory, skyrocket the markets, or the markets are quite likely to pump up to that meeting and then dump on the news. Today, we're going through every single thing that you could possibly need in order to make a profit from the crypto markets over the next 7 to 10 days. So slap a like, subscribe, especially if you're new. My name is Jordan. We trade crypto here on the internet every day. Sometimes we make money, sometimes we lose money. Either way, we always have fun. So on that note, slap a like, subscribe, and let's crack on. The markets, they look a lot better than what they have done recently. And today, I took a new long position on Solana. Not only have I got a long position open on Solana, but I'm still trading the price of DOT. I'm still longing Bitcoin right now because I also opened the Bitcoin long position. And in today's video, I'm going to explain to you exactly what my plans are for making and profiting off of the markets over the next couple of weeks. First things first, the price of Bitcoin. This is the current price of Bitcoin. I told you in yesterday's video, STONKSY had closed its long position on the hourly chart. And if we go over to here, on the 10-minute chart, STONKSY has been long since this breakout here earlier in the day, meaning that STONKSY has now put in a 5.3% profit in the past 1 day and 19 hours. That is a pretty good trade if I've seen one before. Now, what's interesting here is that actually, is this trickling down to the higher time frames? Yes, it took the long here on the 15-minute chart. Is it the case on the half an hour chart? No. So it's still not firing in a long position here, and he got that one wrong. On the half an hour chart, it's still not firing in a long position. And I also think on the hourly chart, it's also not firing in there. Still not firing in a long position, also on the hourly chart. So we've got quite a few of these lower time frames that are starting to look a lot more bullish. But on the higher time frames, it's still not quite there yet. What am I doing to take advantage of this market right now? Well, I'm, of course, longing the price of Solana. And if you are interested in trading, do check out PHEMEX. You'll find a link for it in today's video description. But I've got this trade open here on BYBIT, just because at the moment I've got more money in BYBIT than what I do in PHEMEX. So anyway, you can see here, current price of Solana, $136. And if we go over to the chart for Solana, which is here, you can see that again, STONKSY took the long position down here on the 10-minute chart on Solana. Is that translated onto the higher time frames yet? Because I'm pretty sure it's not. I think this is only on the 10-minute time frame, and it catches a lot of these moves here, as you can see on the 10-minute time frames. Not every single one of them is correct, but if they are wrong, generally they're only wrong for a very short period of time before it gets out, and that's what's important. Look, not every single signal that fires is going to be correct. Some of them will be wrong, but is it firing on the 30 minutes? No, it's not firing on the 30 minutes. Is it firing on the 1 hour? No, it's not firing on the 1 hour. However, it has now closed all of these short-term short positions, which means from my perspective, again, I'm definitely getting more of a bullish edge on the market than I am on a bearish edge on the market right now. If you are interested in using STONKSY, this is the cheapest plan, £145 a month. Check it out. If you'd have literally made 5% on 10K, it'd more than cover that. And the fact that it does it every single day and tells you what to do, that price is cheap. Anyway, going back to it. In fact, I remember now. I remember. There's an offer coming. I'll put it in tomorrow's video. I was going to put it in today's video. I'm going to do a 30% discount on an annual plan. So just for very short term, just get a few users through the door of STONKSY. I think we've now hit 120 users for STONKSY.
But if you are interested in an annual plan with a 30% discount, it's going to be a discount code. It's going to be available for 2 days. In fact, what day is it today? It's Tuesday. So it's going to be available until Friday. First thing on Friday, that code is gone. So yeah, I'll post that though in tomorrow's video because I can't remember what the code is today. However, going back, this I think is looking bullish. I think the news recently has also been quite bullish. And oh, that was what I was going to show you now, the liquidation levels. So in terms of what are we looking at for Bitcoin in terms of liquidation right now? Well, up at 58K, you can see we've got some mid. It's not like a huge amount of liquidations, and that's kind of what you want to see. What we want to see is this order stacked here, because these people likely won't get liquidated. They'll probably just add more margin. So for that, what we want to be doing is looking at a slightly longer term chart. And you can see here, look, there's a lot more liquidations below than what there is above. But that only makes me think it's going to go higher at this point in time, given that recently Bitcoin has been liquidating people. If we go on a slightly higher time frame and look where it actually went to grab that liquidity, I'm pretty sure that I'm correct in saying this, but we were grabbing. So you can see up here, there was quite a lot of liquidity that we could have grabbed, but instead we kept on grabbing this kind of mid-washy turquoise color to the downside. We weren't really going after these heaters up here. Saying that, there is still a lot of heat in that $60,000 range. I just get that feeling that Bitcoin's going back to 60K really soon, and we're going to profit off the market significantly. The other things to point out would be the spot cryptocurrency net flows over the past 24 hours. 34 million in Bitcoin deposited, 12 million in Ethereum withdrawn, and 73 million in USDT deposited. Meaning that, again, we're seeing people deposit USDT and we're seeing them buy a bunch of different assets. Anywhere where you see withdrawals, that's people buying. Anywhere where you see deposits, that's generally where people are selling. So, given that information, what are the Bitcoin exchange balances? You can see that throughout the past 30 days, Coinbase Pro has had minus 17,500 Bitcoin. Binance has had minus 57,000 Bitcoin withdrawn. That's a lot of Bitcoin that's been withdrawn from Binance over the past. And who's buying 57,000 Bitcoin? That's so much Bitcoin to buy. You know how rich you need to be to buy 57,000 Bitcoin? That's insanely rich. I don't have that kind of money. I wish I did. Anyway, it's good. So we're seeing people withdraw from exchanges. We're seeing more people take out long positions. The other thing that we should be covering here is the crypto funding rates right now. But just before we get onto that, I do want to point out that we are 7 days away from the next FOMC meeting. In 7 days, we're going to see all of this play out and the market's going to get very volatile. I've been saying it all week, but I'm expecting the market to rally up to the news and then dump on the news. That's probably the most likely scenario, given that's what always seems to happen over and over and over again. You can see here the funding rates. Minus, plus, but only slightly plus. Minus, plus, but only slightly plus. Minus, minus, 0, and then plus, but slightly plus, plus. The point is, not everything here is showing 0.01. If everything here was 0.01, I would be concerned. But the fact that this here is showing up green, and everything on this page is green, what does it mean? It means that people are trapped in shorts. The price of Bitcoin, the price of Solana, the price of everything has started to rise, and people haven't taken profit on their shorts. Do you know how the price of Bitcoin can go up in these really straight lines sometimes? It's not people buying. People getting liquidated or closing short positions. And just right now, Bitcoin is pushing above this level of resistance. If it keeps pushing, we're going to start to see those liquidations happen. We're going to start to see those people selling their short positions. And you know what happens when you sell a short position? You buy. And when you start buying, the price goes up very quickly. So what's probably happening at this point in time is market makers and people with institutional money are noticing that there's probably a pocket of liquidity up here that will cause mass liquidations where they can set some kind of short position. And what would make sense at this point in time is probably some kind of rally upwards here to about $60,000 and then probably a break back down, a retest, liquidate everybody that gets too bullish at this level right here, and then pump. You know how Bitcoin is. It's not just going to let you get away with it. It will have some kind of stab you in the back moment within all of this taking place. So that's kind of what I'm expecting. A rally up to this level here at 60,000, a drop back down, a retest. That would also at the same time form a bit of an inverse head and shoulders pattern here, and that inverse head and shoulders pattern would again break back to the upside. But that's probably what we can be expecting from Bitcoin in the not too distant short term. And of course, if you are interested in trading, do check out PHEMEX. You'll find a link for PHEMEX in today's video description. And if you're interested in what PHEMEX looks like, it looks like this. You can trade on PHEMEX, fantastic exchange, and you don't have very long left to make an account if you're in the UK, Europe, or America, because at the end of the month, they're implementing KYC. What does that mean for you people that already have an account? Well, you're not going to get asked for KYC. It's only for new account users. There is a link in today's video description. If you want to trade, make an account right now. At any point in the next year, you can make a deposit and use that account should you want to. But the point is, if you don't do that, you won't be able to. So make an account right now. You'll find a link in today's video description. So we've talked about some of the fundamentals. I also wanted to point out to you about the spot ETF flows at the moment. So we can see that the other day, so on Monday, there was Grayscale sold 9,800 Bitcoin, Ethereum E, whatever that is. Another Grayscale fund bought 3,500. But you can see generally net negative, to be honest, on Ethereum. However, for Bitcoin, net positive. It resumed yesterday, the buying. You can see the FBTC, ARK Invest, BitCo. The main one is IBIT because that's BlackRock. BlackRock sold a little bit of Bitcoin yesterday. But other than BlackRock and GBTC, which is Grayscale, the bulk of it was buying. And again, that is good news and we like to see it. So, we've covered that already. We've covered what's going on with the Bitcoin exchange balances and we've covered what's going on with the Bitcoin price. So we're going to go and do a little bit of analysis here on Ethereum. Again, Ethereum, the margin in this is going to be tremendous. I've opened up another Ethereum long position. Let me bring that up on the screen here. So you can see I've taken a long position here on the price of Ethereum. It's currently sat $3,000 in a profit. I think that long in Ethereum at these levels is not such a bad idea. It might be slightly risky being that it's a little bit high in the range, but in the next 24 hours or so, say that we drop back below my entry, I'll be adding to it because I don't think we're going to come down again and go like bad. So it could be in that range now where we're about to break out. If Bitcoin's going to go up, Ethereum will definitely go up. And the point is, how badly has Ethereum performed against Bitcoin recently? Well, it's performed terribly, which is what makes me so interested in what's about to happen, which is probably that this starts doing pretty good and Bitcoin dominance, which is this chart here, that starts to drop. We're expecting a drop in Bitcoin dominance soon. That drop will then be reflected in the chart, which will then be reflected in the size of your Bitcoin wallet, or rather altcoin wallet, because I'm sure that, as many people know, a lot of you people out there trade altcoins, including myself. Some of them do good, some of them do bad. The key thing is having a diverse portfolio. It's not just holding one altcoin. You want to have 20 or 30 different ones because out of those, some of them will do 100x, some of them will do 10x, and some of them will do minus 99%. I never put all of my eggs in one basket. Now, final thoughts for today's video. I'm expecting the market to go bullish. I'm excited to get back to Dubai and I would recommend anybody considering, okay, I'm going to quit my job and go crypto full time pretty soon. If you're considering that, move to Dubai. Couldn't be a better place for crypto. It's literally the best place on earth for crypto. You know what this country is doing to its people? It is destroying the economy in crypto. It is just not going that well at the moment. So leave, cut your losses, get out, sell your assets, put them in Bitcoin, move to Dubai. That is the solution to life's problems. Is there anything else to cover? Yeah, of course. Chippy, since I made that start of today's video, assuming that I included it, I bought $20,000 of it, and I'm going to buy $20,000 of it every day, so long as I can afford to do that, because I want to buy the supply back. I can currently hold about 60% of the supply, and we've got a bunch of marketing and stuff planned, so I want to buy back a bunch of the supply before the market goes crazy on it, because naturally don't want any selling pressure, and I want to get the token price above $20 million per market cap. So on that note, have a great day, everybody. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, do slap a like on it. Let me know, do you prefer fish or pie in the comment section? Make sure you leave a comment, make sure you leave a like, tell your friends to subscribe, send them this video, and have a fantastic day. Deuces.